Okay, so the wheel sketch here is a little out of sorts. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and clean that up a little bit. I've taken it down to where we just have a few things. We're going to do some redraw on it. One of the things that's happening is the way these were laid out is they are locked to be equal to each other. So in order to fix that, I need to do some cleanup. So I'm going to take and just delete out these two vertical lines at the top of my wheel sketch. And then go back into my offset value, and I'm going to put in a value of 1.5 inches. I'm going to use a bidirectional choice here and select that center line again because I do want to keep things symmetrical. Now if I look at that and I were to place that, that means that this is 3 inches. So let's drop that down to 0.75, and that's where those two edges should be. From this point I'm going to just use a quick little trim entity called corner and close those off so that my lines are where they should be and everything trims out as it should be. Now I've got an extra line in there and I do need to clean that out because it does cause some grief if I have things align that. And so that point needs to go away if I can get it. And it's going to be a little cumbersome on there. And likewise I have a point over here also that's being a little cumbersome. But let's go ahead and take a look there. There's my two values that when added together would be equivalent to 1.5 inches. Go to my features real quick and do a revolve using the center line of the base there and making sure I'm not doing a thin value this time. Let's go and check that off and put the wheel back together. Now this wheel does have some filleting in it, so let's put some fillets to it real quick. And those fillets again as are drawn as an 1/8 of an inch. There's one on the inside track around here on both sides, because this is usually done through a wheeled or a extruded process as it's molded out. So I'm just going to get those edges all in there, and it looks like we may have gotten them all right this time. Let's check that off, and that means that the inner hub is lower than the outer wheel, so we'll save that. And let's go back and look at what happens to our assembly when we do so. We'll call this, and we're going to update it, yes. And now we've shifted things considerably that we need to change our mate. So we've got some errors in our mating here, and we'll need to go clean those up. So the axle support, and most of our errors are here with these mates. So I'm going to go ahead and delete those last three in red. Red is a bad thing for SOLIDWORKS. And we're just going to take those out. Now that we have our problems fixed, and we're ready to come in and redo what's gone awry here, so we have the proper sizes for our wheel. And let's come back in just a second and fix that.